Welcome to our Mennonite farm. This farm has been in our family since 1786, and its earliest buildings date back to 1760, before the Revolutionary War. In this episode, we'll be taking you inside our Mennonite farmhouse and unveiling some of its secrets.
Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of So I Married a Mennonite. This right here is our Mennonite farm, and this is our Mennonite farmhouse, and this is my Mennonite dog. Actually, she's adopted. She wasn't originally Mennonite. Today, we are going to be uncovering the hidden secrets of the Herzog Homestead farmhouse. This is a no judgment zone. You're going to be seeing the inside of my house, and let me tell you, I'm not the most organized person, but again, no judgment, okay? Okay guys, so joining me today is my amazing Mennonite husband, Scott. And Scott is the guru of all things in this Mennonite farmhouse. He knows stuff that I have no idea about, so I have coerced him into joining me on this episode. He doesn't love the camera too much. He'd rather be behind than in front of the camera, but he is going to grace us with his visual presence in this episode. So let's go upstairs to our first location. This is actually our attic. And there are some really weird things about our attic. Scott's gonna take the first location, which is a hidden smokehouse in our attic. Weird, huh?
Yeah, so I don't know why the smokehouse was in our attic, why they put it there, but we have a smokehouse in our attic, and it's over here at this corner of the attic. And it's got a step around the air conditioning that we put in and everything. And this is a cedar smokehouse. You guys, you can come on in.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How are we gonna fit in this thing?
Oh, come in. We can.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You can sneak in.
All right, sorry everybody. I'm not the professional camera person.
You can see in here.
Oh my God, Scott, seriously? This is so weird.
Bring it in.
Oh,
Look.
it actually smells.
Yeah, you can smell the cedar in. And here, let me grab the camera.
Okay.
So you can kind of see the inside. It's obviously not lit. I have it lit so you guys can see it. You can see my lights down there at the bottom. But this was a cedar smokehouse, and they would smoke meat up here many times during the winter month after they would butcher. And the smoke would then be put out to this chimney right behind you, Kristen. And you can actually, you can stay right there.
Okay.
Actually, if you look up here, I don't know if there's quite enough light. You can see it, but this is blackened, and that's from the smoke from the smokehouse. You can see that blackened area right there.
Sometimes in the month of July, and we come up in this attic, you can smell, literally, you can smell the smoked flavor. What am I smelling when I walk up here?
It's cedar, but you can smell, it gets a little bit smoky. It brings out the humidity, I think, brings out that smoky smell.
Yeah, it's like legit. And, you know, nobody's used this cedar smokehouse in probably, what, 100 years?
Yeah, at least.
I mean, nobody's smoking meat up here, guys, least of all me. Thank you very much.
They aren't smoking anything else either.
Yeah, to his knowledge. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. It's funny, we've lived here now over 20 years, and I have never looked inside of there. Okay, so we are here in the upstairs bathroom. This was a bedroom, and there was a fireplace behind this partition, which is weird. And I've never actually looked inside. I'm just not that curious. So I am going to take this handy dandy lightsaber. It's actually like a battery operated like lighting thing for shooting video. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna look inside this like fireplace insert and see what I can find, and hopefully nothing will fly out. Okay.
This is where the fireplace is. Right, oh, you're the wrong side.
This?
Yes.
Oh crap. I didn't even know what side it was on.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, honestly.
See, look at that. There's a latch you gotta unlock.
I'm scared. This is the only thing holding back heat and air. This little piece of wood.
Yep.
It's gonna make a mess.
I'll clean it up.
Oh my God. This is like crap is gonna come out, Scott. Wait, it's gonna break this, no?
No, we'll just leave it like that.
It's really small. Oh, jeez.
Look at that.
I want to get in there more.
You want to go in and see what else is in there?
I'm scared.
Go ahead, peek in.
No bats. Stop. I hate bats. I don't want to like awaken the beast in here. Whoa, what's that?
What would you do if a spider like?
Oh my God. Well, I think the bat would be more terrifying.
Yeah.
This is like really, oh my gosh. This is a very messy episode.
What if there's any artifact?
I was thinking like, wouldn't it be cool if there was like pottery or something?
A legendary Civil War rifle.
Yes. Oh, guys, this is a true story. There is, word on the street, is a Civil War rifle buried in the walls of my house. I don't know if this is hearsay or not. So anyway, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Secret fireplace.
The super secret fireplace in the Herzog homestead. I didn't even know which side that was on. That's incredible. I always thought it was on this side. Okay guys, so this is actually our front door, and this door is extremely unique because this door, and it's not politically correct, but this is called an Indian door. The word on the street is that back in the day, when there were Native Americans in this area, people would build this kind of door into the woodwork in order to protect their family or their income. So in the case of our house, at the time when this door was put in, apparently there were no Native Americans that were residing in this area. So that's even a mystery, like why did they even have an Indian door in the first place? That's another mystery. So I'm gonna demonstrate to you how an Indian door works. This part here obviously is glass. It was originally made of bubble glass. They used to take this peg out, this is the original peg, and they would take it out and very quickly take this handle and pull up on the door to barricade the windows in. So it was kind of like this. Oh my gosh,
You want me
wait.
to take over?
Wait, no, I can do this. I can do this. I'm a strong woman. Oh my gosh. No, I can do it. I can't do it. Freaking.
Here, you stand out here. And you film. Ready?
Yep. Oh, whatever. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my neighbors. Hi, Oberholzers. So this here would be the Indian door with the original hardware on it. I just painted it over the years to make it look extra cute. So we are in the original part of our historic house. I want to show you two really cool things about this suite, and when our bed and breakfast guests come in here, they actually it's literally like in the room, so it's kind of cool. It's a piece of history like right in the room. So this over here is an original German Bible closet, and you can see here it just kind of looks like some kind of like cute little door in the wall, but when you open it up, you have this kind of shelf unit. Now, fun fact about the German Bible closet. The reason why it's called a German Bible closet or a cult closet is because this was where the original family Bible would have been stored, keeping it free of dust and dirt and debris and stuff. And the reason why the Bible, the big one, was so important is because it held the family lineage all the way back to Germany. And some of the Bibles come from as early as the Middle Ages. So we're talking like old school. A family like the Metzlers, they would have come here, built the German Bible closet, stuck their family Bible in here, and maybe a couple of pieces of pewter, say candlesticks, or like their communion cups, and they would store them in here, and then they would lock this door. So it kind of worked a little bit like a safe, but it was also something where you could open it up on a Sunday and display it proudly while you were having company over. Today, we obviously had it redone. We have a little description here so that people who aren't familiar with a German Bible closet can read about it. And then I have some of my own family antiques and heirlooms, both from my side, like my fancy oil jar, and Scott's side as well. So these are some of the things that are really cool about the German Bible closet. Okay, we are here at our corner cupboard that was built sometime around 1810. It has the original rat tail hinges. You can kind of see this very colonial type of design for the hinges, and they kind of look like a rat's tail, which is pretty cool. The original Germans who came here, they would have stored like their fine china in here, some of their more heirloomy type stuff. And we've kind of carried on that tradition. And we have a lot of our own family antiques, as well as stuff that have become antiques over time for our family, for Scott and me and our family. You can see it has the original woodwork. It's kind of interesting because one time I was in here cleaning and I was taking everything out, boring. There is a shelf up in the top, like a ledge, and I felt up there and I found this ring, like a man's ring. Men didn't really wear a lot of jewelry, so it had to have been pretty far back. And here there was an insignia on it, and we took it to Scott's mom and dad. And sure enough, it was one of Scott's family's ancestors' initials, so therefore that ring probably belonged to him. Why it was stuck all the way up there where nobody could see it, another mystery. Some of the really cool things that we have in here that are kind of like new, like important to me and to Scott. Like we have some really cool china that we inherited over like 150 years. So this is one of the oldest books that we own. It's on sheepskin and it's on vellum paper and it's written in Latin. It's called Gesper Juvenin. It was written in 1794. At one time it must have had a little clasp right here because you can see one of the little buttons there, which is incredible. It's actually in remarkable condition given the age of it. Yeah, so we like to keep our stuff in here that's kind of meaningful from both families. And so this is the original corner cupboard. Yeah, one more thing about this. So you can see at the top of the corner cupboard, the keystone. And for those of you who aren't aware of it, Pennsylvania is called the Keystone State. And geographically, it is right in the middle of the 13 colonies. The keystone was something that was placed in certain old houses to kind of represent the state pride. So Pepper and I are taking you to a place where no visitor has tread before in the Herzog house, and that is down to our basement. Now guys, if you haven't been in a basement of a 200-year-old house, it ain't pretty. But I will tell you this, there are some secrets that Scott is going to be sharing with you, and I'm gonna hold the camera because I don't know what he's talking about. Let's go. Cue dangerous music. So this is something that's kind of cool, guys. We have no idea why this is here. Why is this here? Why is this here? Was this a part of the original foundation and then they built the walls around it? Was this a place that was a partial cold cellar? Nobody knows.
All right, so I'm taking you into what was originally the original part of the house. This house was built in two different sections. We are in the oldest part. 1760 would have been the original basement. And one of the cool things that we discovered when we began to add some plumbing into our bed and breakfast room was this right here. If you can focus in right here, Kristen, can you see this? So what we're looking at here is actually kind of unique. This is the floor of the upstairs room that we filmed the corner cupboard in, and that we filmed the Bible closet in. This is actually some of the first insulation in the house, and it served twofold. You're looking at boards that are wrapped in mud and rye straw. That's right, rye straw. If you can take a real quick look at that. And the reason they used rye straw was not only for insulation, but it also kept rats and mice out because rye is bitter to rats and mice. So that is kind of a secret of this house, that you are actually standing on a floor that is insulated with rye and mud.
If you enjoyed this episode of So I Married a Mennonite, would you please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with somebody else who might be interested in Mennonites, the Dutch country, unique houses, historic places? We would really appreciate that. Also, if you're interested in reading more about our particular house, Scott did write a book called My First 250 Years, The Story of the Herzog Homestead. You can order it on Amazon in order to check out even more secrets and more fun things about this place, our family, our history, and our culture. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. Take care. This episode of So I Married a Mennonite is sponsored in part by DiscoverLancaster.com. Discover Lancaster has its own building right here in the county where you as a visitor can come and check out all the different things that Lancaster County has to offer. You can even see episodes of So I Married a Mennonite right here in the theater. Check out DiscoverLancaster.com for more information.